Misery is complex and subjective human experience, often characterized by a deep sense of unhappiness, suffering, or distress and turmoil. Misery is a universal experience of a human condition. This is universal to many of us, and at a certain point in time, everyone encounters challenges, setbacks, difficult circumstances that may lead to feeling of misery. But this is also subjective in nature. Misery is highly subjective, and what might cause misery for one person may not have the same effect on another person. It is influenced by individual perspectives, coping mechanism, and life experiences. Misery is also a temporary state, unless you want to make it permanent, which the very reason I'm here tonight. While misery can be intense and overwhelming, it is important to recognize that it is often a transient state. Life is so dynamic and circumstances can change, leading to shifts in emotional well being. Misery is also approached with resilience in introspection. So people who learn and continue to grow and choose to grow miss the point of living in lifetime misery. So that's not what I am here for tonight. I'm going to help you live a life of misery if that is what you're looking for tonight. Okay. Difficult experiences often prompt self-reflections and development of coping mechanisms. So many people who would learn, choose to grow, choose to self-reflect, misses the opportunity to go lifetime with misery. So if you are one person looking for lifetime misery, perfect for tonight. Join me, okay? Misery also is connected to mental health. Persistent and severe misery may be indicative of underlying mental health issues such as depressions or anxiety. So, seeking professional support and intervention is very crucial for those experiencing prolonged periods of misery only if they wish to be well. Okay? There's a perfect understanding for many about misery when they choose to isolate themselves. So if you are one person who loves company, who loves to be with people, who wants to connect, maybe you're missing the point of perfecting misery. So the role of the people around you, the role of the space that you are in today, the people you're connecting, the books that you're reading might be shortchanging you of your desire to be miserable. And so for tonight, if you are one person who wants to stay miserable, okay, watch out for tonight because I'm going to be talking, not just talking, but I'm going to help you create your misery manifesto. Okay. Last night, okay, I talked about $1 million mission statement. And probably you missed that episode or you don't want that episode because this episode is perfect for you. This is the episode that you want to go. It's Friday, it's fun, and a lot of people are going out in there, okay, to find ways to be miserable. So I want to do my share, okay? I want to do my share as a service provider. So I know that life coaching is very, very creative, and I've been teaching that. I've been teaching my students to be very creative. I've been teaching my students to use science, my students to live a lifestyle. And for tonight, I want to dive into something that could help a lot of people that I'm not able to help for the last 6 years of my professional career. Well, I'm on my seventh year right now. Okay. So by August, I've been 7 years. Okay? I've been doing professional coaching for 7 years. And there's a lot of you that I'm not able to help. Okay. So tonight, please help me help you. Okay, to all my fellow coaches in the house, Master Coaches Mian, Coach Darbel, Coach Marife, Coach Joanna, Coach Nords, all right? Please, okay, can you just do me a favor tonight? Can you help me help a lot of people I'm not able to help? Okay, You're here tonight because I'm able to help you for quite some time. I'm able to bring some good news, advancement, positivity. All right. I'm able to help you transform your conversation, get better with your relationship, get beautiful as well. Okay. Hashtag beautifully rich. Okay. Get some money in the bank. Okay. Learn how to connect, to engage. Hello, Coach Nords. Okay. But there's a lot of people I'm not able to help. Okay, I'm in my 7th year. I am Master Coach A. By the way, if you're joining me for the first time, I'm a professional life coach. And since 2017, I've been helping a lot of individuals, many of them you can see on the screen right now, to do professional service in the service industry. We've been helping people get training, get coaching, build drives, and achieve their unstoppable dreams come true. That's what I've been doing. I'm trying to perfect my craft. I've been enrolled in multiple multi 7-figure courses across the globe. I've been trying to help a lot of people get better life. And maybe I haven't helped you so much for the last 7 years because I have forgotten about you. And so tonight, I'm down in my last 6 days here in Life Coach Philippines. So Life Coach Philippines is our community service. So maybe we're not able to help you. We're not able to reach you because you don't believe, okay? You don't believe that community service can sustain your misery. I got you, right? So people who wants to serve, people who wants to care, people who wants to love, people who wants to celebrate you, people who wants to give you hope, you don't like them, right? Because they give you stress. They stress you. Why? They want you out of your misery. Okay, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for our organizations might be so insensitive of what you want in your life. So please, okay, for tonight, let's have fun. Okay, let's have fun. Allow me to serve you. And forgive me for not being able to serve you for quite some time. Truly, tonight, I want to help you. I want to help you create your misery manifesto so that you be sure that for life, okay, for life, you're gonna live a life of unhappiness. You will be troubled. You will be in despair. Okay, so you don't have to go around and find places. Okay, so we have a space. By the way, Decaf Coffee Republic. It's our coaching hub. We are open from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. We offer hope. Okay, we celebrate, we don't tolerate. Maybe this is not the place for you, okay? Because if you go to our space, trust me, okay, you don't like it. You won't like it. People there are so happy. People there are welcoming, okay? They don't, you know, they pay attention to you, okay? People there are smiling. People them are warm hearted, like they welcome you. They're so happy that when you arrive, so they will not be the like of people you know, they're not the kind of people you want on a weekend, because you want people who are rude. You want people that bang on door, okay, and just like find your seat. Okay, that's not our home. Okay, so wherever you are tonight, if you are out there and you are being comfortable, being treated rudely, hearing loud music, hearing brutal conversations, celebrating, okay? Celebrating people messing up with you, your ears, and all of that. Okay, wherever you are, can you just please give me at least 1 hour of your time? Okay, by the way, okay, everyone who's joining me, maraming pong salamat. I'm so excited that you're here. Okay, Coach Orby, who are the newcomers? Okay, Robert, you're here. Come on. Okay, everybody. Okay, please, can you just don't keep me a secret, okay? I want to serve people who wants to stay miserable. Okay, so this episode is not for people who wants to live a life that's happy, fulfilled, moving forward. No, I want to please help me serve the people who wants to be miserable, who wants to be unhappy, who wants to be stuck, who wants to be lazy, who wants to be just, that's it. Come on, let's call these people. Help me out, okay? And if you're here, you promised to help me, so please help me. Tag a friend. Let them know that I am helping them create their misery manifesto. Last night, I served you very well with your $1 million mission statement. Tonight, let's help other people, okay? Please. Now, here's the deal, okay? Everybody, are you ready for the deal? Hello, Coach Rizel. Okay, Coach Rizel. Okay, so I am serving the people who doesn't want to meet you tonight. Okay, the people who's out there and finding the spaces. Okay, I'm serving the people who don't want to see you. Okay, Coach Candy. Okay, those people who don't want to talk to you about their mental health. I'm serving them tonight. Okay, but please help them. Okay, help them hear my message for tonight, because I have not helped any one of them for the last years. So please help them find my words tonight. Thank you so much. All right. So here's the deal. Everybody, okay, everybody on the screen, okay, here's the deal. Okay. Can you promise me one thing? I'm gonna ask you, okay, I'm gonna give at least, okay, at least 10. Okay, 10 ways to stay miserable. Now after the 10, okay, if you think I serve enough, you think I'm over, like enough, Master Coach, we've served so much for tonight. Can you just put it in the chat box, enough, okay? Enough. And then if somebody second the motion, you say second the motion, enough, okay? And I'm gonna wait for another person says going three, enough. Okay, so if I get three persons on the screen telling me enough, I'll stop. Is that okay? Can you help me? Because if you don't, I will continue giving you all the misery strategies. Okay, is that okay? Everybody, can somebody tells me, I got you, Master Coach? Okay. I want to wait for 5 people at least to tell me you got me. Okay? Because I'm gonna my tonight's conversations will only end if there are people, 3 people at least who tell me enough. Okay? So how many of you got that? Okay. How many of you gets that? That you have, I need 3 people to stop me for tonight. If you don't stop me, I will just go and prolong. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay for a Friday. I want to have fun tonight. I want to have some, I don't know about you, but it's Friday, right? So, I'm in a comfort of my room. I'm having time. I'm living a life that I always dream of. Okay, not perfect, can be better, but I'm so fulfilled as a mother, and so I want to have fun tonight. I want to help people, and so please help me out. So I will continue tell you what I stopped doing, or what I help my clients stop doing. And so I have a lot of that. So I've been in the profession for this is my 7th year. So I've completed already my 6 years. And I think for those years, okay, even before I become a professional certified life coach, even before I've been teaching people how to professionalize their coaching, before all of those things, I've met countless of people in the church who are so miserable and in love with misery. Okay, except that they have received Christ as their personal savior, they continue to live their life because they love misery. Okay, I have also some clients who have achieved the purpose and what they paid for, and after that they just intentionally go back to the life they used to love, like, and what I would say they used to hate. They say they hate, but I think they love. They deliberately go back because they miss the life of misery. So tonight, okay, everybody? Okay. So tonight, let's talk about misery. Okay, misery. Okay. The thing with misery is, okay, it takes only one person to be miserable. It takes one person to be miserable, and it takes one person to create misery out of joy, out of happiness, out of clean space, out of, it takes one person. So if you are one person who are interested and you want to know how to be miserable and how to saturate the space with misery, then it takes only one person. Now, for those of you learning for the past 25 days, this is not going to dilute what you have learned. Okay? So why this will not dilute what you've learned? In fact, this is something that will truly help you beyond the grind, okay, as you master the art of hustle in 2024. Why? Because now you will realize that the very reason why, okay, the very reason why you're not getting the clients that you want, or the people are running away from you, or not, you're not even reaching the point where you're gonna start the conversations or the connections, and you feel bad. Now tonight you will understand You're not supposed to be feeling bad. You're supposed to be respecting that they don't like you because you're giving them an option to be happy, to be joyful, to experience change, to experience transformation, to win in life, to win in marriage, to win in relationship, to get the right person for them. You are telling them that life will be beautiful. You're giving them hope, and they don't like you for that. So if you are looking for all those people and you're offering them all of these things, they don't like it. So what happened to you? You cannot go beyond the grind. You will always grind. How many of you get this now? Do I get a yes? Do I get a yes? True. Yes, Mas. Okay, Coach Marife, yes, right? I mean, Coach Marife, you might be calling parents, okay, who wants their house to be always on fire? If you are, Coach Marife, talking to mothers, parents, okay, for your attempt to parenthood, and all they want is their children away from them, you are reaching the wrong people. Okay? So these people will not say yes to you because they don't want their children to be near them. You are connecting to the wrong people. Coach Joanna, I mean, you cannot sell your service to people who wants to be gloomy when they look at their face in the mirror. Okay? So don't sell them beauty. Don't sell them transformation because they don't want that. They want to look at themselves in the mirror and say, oh, you are so cranky for today. Your face is ugly. And that's great. How can you view that? Okay? So you have to learn to understand the language of your client so that you don't offer what they don't like. Are we in agreement here, people? Okay? So everything that you learn from me from day 1 to 25 last night, okay, these substantiate and truly, this will make you understand why they're running away from you. You want transformation, but the client wants or that person wants to be stuck. They will run away from you. In the same token, in DCAP, we are teaching people to pray, to believe in God. They run away from us because they don't want God. They don't want real God. They want the fake God. So Coach Rizal, don't offer DCAP to people who don't like real God. They want the fancy God. You know, they want the God who only suit, who only gives joy. The God we know. Help us through the pain. Help us through our struggle. They don't like that. Okay? So, are we in agreement? Are we in agreement? Okay? So, I will not stop. I'm gonna give you all, okay, how to create. So, what is a manifesto, by the way? I said that last night, okay? There's a difference between manifesto and a mission statement. A mission statement is your purpose. A mission statement describes what you want to do, what you do, and who do you do it for. Now, on the other side, a manifesto is your ideas, your beliefs, okay? And the beliefs, the ideas that makes your business, okay, run, okay? So, if you are one person or you know one person who wants to input a lot of miserable ideas in their business, this episode is perfect for them. And I'm gonna give them a lot of ideas, and I will not stop until somebody tells me enough. I second the motion, enough, and go on the third, enough, master coach. I'm not gonna stop because this might be the first and the last time I'm gonna be serving this type of people. So this is not the people I normally serve, but I just want to serve them tonight before I end my Life Coach Corner episodes 31-day series here in Life Coach Philippines. So are we now in agreement, everyone? Okay, are you excited? Are you excited to serve with me? All the MBAs in the house, all my Master Coach apprentice in the house, are you excited to serve with me now? Yes? Do I get a yes? I want a yes. Somebody give me yes. Okay? Come on, come on. Get ready with your hydration. Get ready with your coffee. Okay, but if you want to stay miserable, go dehydrated for tonight. That would start the day for you. Did you hear that? That would start the day for you because your day starts at night. What you do at night prepares you for the day. So if you want to start a miserable day tomorrow, okay, get yourself dehydrated today. Okay, drink alcoholic beverages, don't drink water. Okay, go sleep with that dehydration alcohol in your body, and tomorrow you wake up with all the headache, you wake up miserable, promise. Okay, and then when you wake up, don't drink water. Okay, don't drink water. Okay, don't drink caffeine. Okay, what you do, what you do, vomit first. Yeah, so what do you vomit if you don't drink? Okay, so when you vomit, you keep vomiting. Okay, so many of you been, okay, sleep miserable, so you wake up miserable. Perfect, Coach Sean. All right. Okay, so ready now? Okay, okay, let's get started. Okay, I want to ask you, okay, somebody tells me, do you want a general misery manifesto first? Where do you want me to start? Do you want the general or the financial misery or online misery? Okay, where do you want me to start? General, financial, or online misery? Okay, where do you want me to start? Mm. Online. Okay, so let's do this. Online, Coach Sean. Okay, sabi mo yan. Okay, so let's start. Okay. So online. Okay, so let's start online. Okay, so I'm gonna start online and then I'm gonna go financial. Okay, Master Coach is mean, and then I go general. So I think for general I can go on and on until you tell me enough. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so okay, so let me start. Okay, you will love this. Okay, you will love this. Mm. Always, okay. So here's the day. Okay, online. First thing that you do is you join. Definitely, let's give honor to whom honors due. You join Facebook. Okay, join Facebook and accept. Okay, accept all the friend requests. Please do not read who sent it to you. Just accept all the friend requests. Okay, and if you the if you go to the news feed, okay, if you go to news feed and there are toxic posts, okay, please send a friend request to them. So make sure that you are friends with the people who are very toxic online. Now, what you need to do, okay, I want to make sure that you don't miss this, okay? Always make sure that your friends know you want as many photos of yourself. Okay. Um, okay. Let them know that you want as many photos as yourself to be liked. So when you post, okay, message all your friends, send a message to many as them, okay, so that they like your post, your photo. Just tell them, you know, I want my post, I want my photo to be liked by you. So please, okay? And if they don't like it, please send a follow-up message. Okay, tell them. If they don't respond through the messenger, please use the phone, call them or SMS them. Tell them, haven't you seen I posted? It's been 30 minutes, 10 minutes. You have not come on, please like my photos. You tell them. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Okay. If they tag you correctly, okay, in one of the posts, if they tag you, okay, in one of the posts that they are happy, they are happy, please call their attention. Okay, tell them that that's not the lifestyle you want to live. Tell them that those happy photos, those vacation, okay, make sure that, you know, I'm okay. Tell them that I'm okay if you tell me and show those vacation of yours that I'm so envious. But if you post only the pictures of things that I can afford, please don't post it, because I can see you're happy, and you know that happiness does not bother me at all. Okay, are you getting this? Okay, So that Facebook thing, okay, you have to make sure, you have to make sure that it's always giving you the alarm also with other friends. So as you post, you let them know. Okay, you bother them. And also you put all the alarms on so that as they post, you're also being notified. Is that okay? How many of you would agree with me that is so miserable? Okay na po ba? Is that okay? Come on, let me know. Okay. So, get the notification on. Okay. If there are photos, okay, of your friends that promotes hope, that promotes learning, that promotes restoration, that promotes growth, unfriend them. Unfriend them. Okay? They will not add up to your misery. So unfriend them immediately. Okay? And if they, these friends of yours, sometimes they give you invitations to events for learning, for new things to learn, for new skills, or maybe to strengthen what you already learned. Okay, give them a warning. Okay, tell them, okay, this Facebook of mine is not for that. Okay, so be careful, where are you inviting me, because this is not the path I'm going. Okay, so Facebook, you are part of Facebook, you can use Facebook to stay miserable. Of course, I will not tell you that to go all the online gaming. I will not tell you to go to pornography. I will not tell you to go all the telenovela postings air and reels. I will not tell you that because I'm sure you know that. Okay? You're done with it. Okay? So that will be an insult for you because I know you're doing it already. So that will not add. So this specific suggestions, okay, the specific part of your manifesto is, I want you to understand how do you keep the friends and how do you add the friends, okay? So the friendship is very important. Who do you keep in your friendship list will either make you miserable for life or that will cut you off from the misery that you want to achieve. Okay? So be mindful of who you keep in your friends list. Is this very clear? Okay? How many of you are getting this? Okay. So I want to make sure, okay, that uh, the audience are understanding this because yes, okay, are you getting this? You are understanding. Okay. Next, okay, how many of you gets this? Very clear. Okay, awesome. Next, if you have not joined Twitter, okay, join Twitter, please. Okay, join Twitter. Okay, there's a lot of things that happen, still currently happening in Twitter. Yes, okay, and what you can find in Twitter, honestly, if you just dive deeper in Twitter, oh, you will see a lot of messy relationship breakup there. There's a lot, those high people in the society who broke up, and they bring to Twitter their exchanges. Okay, you get to read their tweets, so you get to read all the nasty words, you get to read all the curses, you get to read how to bombard someone, okay, with all the negativity. And you get this for free in Twitter. Like you don't have to pay. You get this for free, honestly. So there's a lot of people, okay, dying to be heard, okay, why they are right, okay, why they are really right for hurting other people. And you can find them in Twitter. Okay, and when you learn those words, okay, you probably want to use Twitter also to air to the person why he or she is so right to dump you. Okay, why a friend is so right not to welcome, not to invite you to their party. That is the best opportunity. That's a best way for you. Go to Twitter and shout it out there. Okay, there's a lot of people who's doing that. How many of you getting this? Okay, so Facebook and Twitter. Okay, are you Okay, awesome. See, I got not a lot of episodes. I get a lot of balloons. Okay, I like the balloons. Now, see, I'm doing right. Okay, I must be doing something well right now. And it's so early. It's just like 30 minutes and I got the balloons. So, okay, can you just give me some emoji there? Okay, awesome. Okay, um, of course, no, let's not forget there is IG, there is Instagram. Make sure you have your Instagram. Okay. Now, Instagram. Okay. There are two ways to go well with this. Okay. It's either you go your most beautiful picture, okay, which is AI remedied, by the way. So definitely, if you want to go the most beautiful version of you, AI can do that, and AI is so free right now. Okay, so freaking free. So get that AI. Don't pay for it. There are a lot of AI tools that's super available right now, and they can make you super beautiful. Okay, you can choose who you want to be, you can decide what to wear. There's a lot of people right now who follows a million of followers who are robot. So if you want to stay in competitions with them, which by the way would truly make you miserable, because you can never be in competitions and you can never win with fully robots, okay, but you can try. Okay, so get a free app and make yourself so beautiful. Okay, and you post it, and then you will realize, you will see that there's a lot of people liking it. Okay, and then after a week you post your real face, no AI, no. Okay, what will happen? Nobody will like, nobody will comment, and I'm sure you will be miserable, right? I'm sure you will miserable now because you understand truly how you look. And that, the friends you have really matter, really matters, okay, and concerns about how you look. So that would be miserable of you. So keep doing that. Keep doing that. Okay? And then also, you might want to try again the worst version of you. When you say the worst version of you, those pictures, unguarded moments of you, get somebody to capture your unguarded moments and ask them to post, okay, and tag you. Also in Twitter, they can do that. And then, definitely when you see that, you will be miserable. Is this okay? Come on now, everybody here. I got three. Okay. Number four, okay, for those of you in the corporate, okay, those of you in the business, okay, you don't have the social media. Okay, I'm sorry, but I don't want to miss you. Now, here's what you do. You don't have any social media and you don't want any social media. I still have an options for you here. Okay, the option is open all the emails that you have, including all the attachments. Okay, and the way you do this first thing in the morning. Okay, first thing in the morning when you wake up, please go straight to your email inbox, open everything there, and don't take your breakfast, don't do anything until you finish all the emails with all their attachments. Okay, so you do that. Okay, now if you want a double portion of this, you do this also before you sleep. Okay, so that before you sleep you remember all the emails with all their attachments, and then tomorrow when you wake up, then you read again. That would be miserable. Perfect double shot. Okay, how many of you likes that? Hello, how are you, how many of you getting this? Okay, there you go, magkaka-abs ako. Oh, see, Coach Berna. Okay, are you getting this? Okay, so that's email. Okay, and here's something. Okay, I think I'm gonna end for 5 for online because I want to go to the money. Okay, so Coach Ron, is that okay? Because somebody might say enough and I'm not able to serve Master Coach Jasmine. I want to go to the finances. So I'm gonna go 5 only for online. But later on, if we have time and you want to go back to online, you let me know. I'll go back to the online. Is that okay? So online, okay, my fifth. Okay, my fifth contribution for your online misery is this. Okay, please complain online. Okay, waste your time complaining online. Okay? Complain about the person you marry, the person you want to marry, the person who marries your friend, the person who wants to marry your friend, complain about the neighbor, complain about the dog, all your complaints, please, don't channel it to the right channel. That's that will lessen your misery. All your complaints, you do it online because it is so free, freaking free. So from Facebook to Twitter to IG, and if you want, you create an email sequence for this. If you want to know how to do it, you just ask me. I'm going to help you a funnel. Okay, create a funnel where all your complaints in the world will funnel it to all the people in your email list. Okay? You know what will happen? They will bash you. They will also give you negative comments. They will also give you negative words. They will unsubscribe to you. They will do a lot of things. And that would definitely, I think, 100 times bigger, okay, deeper misery. Not only 10 times. That would be about 100 times. Easy. Okay, are you getting this? Am I good with the 5? Coach Sean, could you just let me know if I'm good already with the 5 so I can move to the financial misery. Okay, I'll have to wait for Coach Sean. Okay, you be patient, okay? Okay, let's wait. Okay, gets. Okay, yes, I like that, Coach Joanna. Okay, I'm gonna wait for Coach Sean. Love ko to eh. So, Coach Sean, okay na ba tayo sa misery na yan? Okay. Mamaya dagdagan ko. Ayan. Ayan. Oo, move on muna tayo, Coach Sean, kasi si Master Coach Jasmine, baka magtatlo na dito, hindi ko siya ma-serve. Punta tayo sa misery, financial misery. Sino dito gusto nyo? Ay, gusto din ng relationship misery. O, diba? Gusto nyo masaktan. Mahaba pa yung oras. Okay lang naman to. Di po ako nagmamadali. Okay? So, are we good? Okay, let's move now to financial misery. Come on, can we have a drum roll for financial misery? Ayan. How many of you giving me this? Okay. Really, the first one. Okay, the first one, that's so easy to get financial misery. Forever and ever and ever. Okay, SOS. Shiny. Ano ba? SOS. Shiny Object Syndrome. Okay? That is for sure. No fail. Promise. Promise. There are countless. Okay? You type in there. Oh, you type in there. It's so easy. Okay? Get rich today. Get rich 24 hours. Get rich paying nothing. Get rich doing nothing. Get rich getting this. There's a lot. Okay? And then, okay, you do each of that. Do not miss. Do everything. Because you can, okay, find a lot of fake followers, millions. Do that. Okay? You follow someone you don't know. Do that. Because that would give you, oh, that one is so perfect. Because when you follow people who gives you all the get rich scheme, it's so perfect. It would always be automate your success, automate your money, do nothing, don't pay. Just subscribe, hit the button now, let's go, be rich tomorrow, get your 1 million next week. Diba? And you can see all these people with all their money. Okay, don't follow people like us. Okay, don't follow people like us who live a decent life. Okay, don't follow people like us who have real connection. Don't. We are the people who will cut your misery. So don't, okay? So really, get rich quick, go SOS. Okay, go SOS. Gets? How many of you gets that? Okay? SOS. Okay, million followers. Okay, this is the strategy to get your 1 million followers, 2,000 people overnight, and then 1 million next month. And then they hold you all the money. Never mind if it's play money. Never mind if it's fake money, as long it's money. Okay? Then you pay, you invest, get all your money, invest on that easy because by next month, okay? By next month for sure. That's the longest, by the way. It can be next week. Your money, all your money gone. And you will be miserable. Perfect. Okay. How many of you got that? Yes? Okay. Awesome. Next. Okay. How many of you, okay, how many of you have reached, okay, if you have not received this email, please let me know, okay? One of the best email, let me give you a secret, okay? One of the best email for you to be miserable is if you get an email from Nigerian lottery, okay? From somebody from Spain who got a sister in, a sister in Christ, okay? Mr. Peter Larson, Mr. XXX like that, who gives, leave a lot of money, and you are the best person that can take care of their inheritance, okay? Have you received that email? And if you want to be miserable, these are the kind of emails that you should not be missing. And if you've never received this email in your entire life, you are missing a lot of great deal. Because if you are missing this kind of email, please send me a message, okay, personal. I'll send you this kind of emails. I have a lot of these emails. And then what you do, okay, you answer to each of these emails. Again, coming to my online strategy earlier, answer to other emails, okay? And then the next thing that they will do is they will ask you to send them a cash, okay? Which, okay, either you can afford to borrow, okay? So definitely you can afford to borrow it, okay? Or swipe your credit card, or borrow. I mean, sure you can borrow because they will ask you for something that's so, you know, not really a small amount of money, but that would promise you something that will never happen. But at least for a time being, you are guaranteed that you will be miserable. Is that okay? Because now, okay, somebody gang up of you, and then you don't have money. Probably you hear a lot of people talking to you how stupid you are, how crazy you are, and you will receive a lot more emails like this because this is syndicated, so they will send you a lot of this, so your email list will just populate as much. That's cool, right? You have a lot of people in your email list, your spam that would grow, okay, and you have a lot of people more to answer, and you have more money to lose from borrowing. You borrow, you lose. How many of you gets that? Are we good? Okay, that would definitely make you miserable. Awesome. Okay. Another way that you can make yourself, hello Noel, you're probably just joining us, okay? So somebody will just have to um tell us, okay? So if somebody just join us right now in like, hello Coach Noel, okay, if you're joining us and if somebody invited you, I am sharing Misery Manifesto. I am sharing what people are going through, and I'm sharing why many of us are being ghosted. Many of us who serve in the ministry, serve in the helping industry are being ghosted because these people are the people with misery manifesto. And oftentimes we don't talk about this, and that's the reason why we don't know how to communicate with our clients. Okay? So that is the reason why I am sharing this. Okay? So I am taking this moment to serve the people who are looking for all the ways to be miserable because they think that this is where they are being understood. So tonight, I am taking this moment to share this while I'm saying this is, I'm having fun because I'm really having fun when I serve. I am serving, and I want to tell people who are going on a misery route that I truly understand, that I've been there, I've seen it. I have helped a lot of people when it's time for them to say goodbye to their misery. Because sometimes we show up and we show all the good things in our lives and we are not vulnerable. And so people say, you don't understand what we're going through. So what I am saying right now are all the things that people are looking for, doing behind our back, doing in their secrets because they find joy in it. It is unfortunate that they find joy in it. They find comfort in it while they are miserable. And so I am here as a professional service provider telling every one of you, if you are doing all these miserable things in life and you are running away from people, who gives you hope? I think the first thing that you have to understand is there are people who understands you and do not judge you for what you do. Because for whatever it is, you are finding comfort in the miserable things that you do. And so I will continue until somebody tells me 3 times that it's enough. Another things that people do that would surely make you miserable is living beyond your means. So true enough, okay? You would say, why would people want to live miserable? True enough. But why would people live beyond their means? And there's a lot of people who live beyond their means. Many people have mastered the fine art of spending just a little more money than they can earn. How many people are spending money before they even earn? How do I prove that? Why do you use your credit card and cannot pay your bills? Okay? Why do you buy something that is not emergency? Why do you buy things that you still have? And then you wonder why you have a lot of bills that you cannot afford. Sure, you say you don't want to live in misery, but what you're doing is to live a life of misery. And I do understand. That's why I can help, because I do understand. That's why our home, that's why Decaf Coffee Republics is existing, to welcome people who are in pain, people who are lost, people who are rejected, people who have received a lot of things in life. The very reason our company, my organizations, and my teachings are circled around this kind of people, because I've been there. I've been through the mud. I've been through the dirt. I've been where many people don't want to go. Not because I am one, but because I know that God sends light to the darkest. Next, another way for you to be miserable is to keep your, in terms of finances, is to keep your electrical bills high. How many of you are so miserable? How many of you have met people who are miserable the moment they see their electrical charges, their meters, right? And how do you do that? You crank up the air condition. You know what you do? Okay, you feel so cold. Instead of working on the thermostat, you get your jacket. Okay, instead of reaching for your remote control, okay, you just reach for the blanket. Okay, and then when you go out, okay, and you do this also in the hotel, yeah, yeah, not exempted there. Okay, we go out, we leave the aircon on, so that when we come back, it's cold. So it's the same thing. We go out, we spend time outside, we go for a walk, we go to our gym, we buy food, we leave our air condition open, so that when we come back, it's cold. And then we wonder, okay, for those of you here, you wonder why it's so high. So know what happened? Okay, jack up electricity and you're miserable paying your bills. Am I connecting? Connecting. Yes? Okay, great. Another thing that could add up to your financial misery is keep joining lottery. Okay, the game of luck. And there's a lot of that, okay? The very reason that people waste their money Of course, they don't waste their money into your term. You don't waste your money. You are taking the money, use it for fun, having the opportunity to grow it while having fun. That's what you do with lottery. And then later on, you keep doing it, you keep playing lottery. So, and you ended up with the casinos. Okay, in the casino, you lose more. Okay? Ang umaayaw hindi nagwawagi, ang nagwawagi hindi umaayaw. So, yeah, but I'm winning. Sure, you probably, okay, some people would say, I'm winning. Correct. But where is your misery? You're winning, maybe you're winning and making a lot of money. Okay, but you are losing and living a life of misery because you're breaking relationships, connecting. Yeah, you're breaking your relationships. You're breaking your relationship not only with people, you're breaking relationship with God. You're breaking relationship with yourself. Because truth of the matter, we are made to be productive. We are made to be creative. And so when you keep gambling, okay, gambling and taking risks are two different things. They're not the same. So when you gamble, okay, what happens is you are looking yourself in a space where you everything that you achieve is out of luck, not of your hard work, and therefore you look down on yourself, and that adds up to your misery. How many of you getting this? Okay, is that sure to add misery? Somebody affirm that. That's miserable, right? You work hard for your money, and then you put it in a lottery and you gamble and you see your money lost. And you say it's okay, it's a small amount of money. But there are research that if you compile all those money, it feels like you have won over time. But you don't want to do it because you want to gamble. And you having fun in the short term is giving you a lifetime of misery. Sure, you don't want to live in misery, that's what you say, but that's what you do. So you say one thing, you do one thing. We want to live a life of joy. We want to live a life of perfections. We want to live a life of advancement. But how many of you, okay, how many of the people continue to study, continue to perfect their craft, continue to listen to the right people, continue to go to the right place? They don't want to do that. Why? Because they want to live a life of misery, whether they accept it or not. Because if you don't want to live a life of misery, you will live a life of connection. You're going to live a life of continuous learning, education, improvement. You will not isolate. How many of you gets that? Come on now. Getting this? Next part. Another way for you to be miserable financially, okay, is you build this attitude and character of beating the Jones. What does it mean? Whatever you see in your neighbors, whatever you see in the classmates or the family of your children, you look at them and in your mind, you want to beat them. That's a life of misery, guaranteed. Because you always take hold of what's going on outside your court, right? It's just like, this is very classic. If they have, your TV gets your neighbor gets a bigger TV, you also buy maybe not a better TV, you buy a better car. Okay, if your neighbor buy a better car, you say, I'm gonna buy a yacht. Okay, not even just a better car. No, I'm gonna buy a yacht. Okay, you probably, they be laughing about you, okay, behind your back. So what you do, okay, when you hear people, oh, you cannot afford that, what you do, you get your credit card and you swipe your credit card, okay, and tell them that you can afford it. And where's the misery gonna come? By the way, it's gonna come when you cannot afford your credit card to pay your credit card. Well, it's okay, I can pay minimum until at a certain point, even the minimum you cannot pay. Okay, I'm gonna get another credit card. Good. And then and then later on, what do you get? People running after you, right? People want to sue you. A collection agency. You get all the harassment. Oh, isn't it that's miserable life? How many of you getting this? How many of you getting this? Okay, yes, I got a yes from my very my baby Liam. Okay, now next, here's the thing. Okay, you also get financial stress or misery. Okay, when okay when you crack your savings for what it is not intended for. And when do you have? When does it happen? You start saving. Okay, you have a small jar, big jar, whatever, or you even have a savings account. Okay, how do you stay miserable? When emergencies happens, when unforeseen event happens that are not yours. That's not even yours. That's not even your children. That's even your like it's not yours. It's not your immediate family. It's not yours. But you crack it open. Okay? Poor piggy bank. Okay? You give your savings. You know what happened? Why it creates a lot of tension and a lot of misery. You double the misery because you argue with your spouse. You argue with your children if you don't have a spouse. Or even if the spouse agreed that you do. So why are you doing that again, mom? Why are you doing it that again, dad? Oh, they need it. But we also need that. It's okay. We can work. How many of you connecting with this? How many of you work? How many of you are working hard, smarter, on a sideline, business, and everything? And you try to save for your children, for your family, for your emergencies, and all of these things. And then somebody, okay, needs your support. And what is the support that you give? Their education. Okay? They said, okay, I'm gonna support the education of your child. Next year they come back, it feels like you're the one, sending their children to school. How many of you feels that that's a miserable life, right? And you become miserable because one child finished or graduated, you get another child that's not yours. Isn't it that true? It's a lifetime misery. And why it's a lifetime misery? Because now you give the same thing to your children. And again, when your children grow up, you expect that they will take care of you, they will finance for you, they will do the same thing that made you miserable. And so generations upon generations are living in misery. Is this something that's connecting to all the audience here? Am I getting it right? Are you getting it right? Okay, I'm not seeing any enough here, so I will continue. That's my promise. I will continue. I can go on with this promise because been there 7 years, on my 7th year in my profession. That it's the very reason why I continue to do what I do. That's why I can look straight somebody in the eyes and say, I know what you're going through, because I truly know. It's not a BS. That's the reason why that my co-actively co-create life coach certification program is centered around a hero's journey, because I know how it is to get the hero from the pit, to awaken the sleeping giant, even if they choose to sleep again. I will not stop, because that's my commitment. That's why I made sure that my certification class is on CPD, that everything would have to continue. And people complain, it's misery. You know why? The next part of the misery in your finances, you start something and you don't continue. That's miserable. You find another opportunity, you find another racket, you find another sideline, you find another profession. I'm talking about finances, and you know that this opportunity will give you the money, will give you the freedom, the confidence. You start and you don't continue. God said, even in the word of God, what's that? That's foolishness. You know something, you commit on something, and you just turn your back. That's a lifetime of misery. You keep starting, but you don't continue. You pick up one thing, you pick up a gold. And what you do with the gold? Throw it away. Because you need to mine the gold. You don't like it. That's misery, right? And you complain about your money, you complain about your time, you complain about your work, you complain about the government, you complain about everybody. That's a life of misery, and you say you don't want to live in misery, but that's what you do. Am I connecting? Am I getting this? Am I fulfilling my misery manifesto? You know, a lot of things we don't want to talk about, but you do it and you suffer from misery and you kind of show up and say, I don't know what's happening to my life. No, what I'm trying to tell you, I stand right now in my organization, Life Coach Philippines, Decaf Coffee Republic, Master Coach Professional Training and Development, Training Services and Development. I stand representing my organizations and telling you in front of you that I know the shit. I know what's happening and I can help. My company can help. My organizations can help. My people can help. We can help. I'm just talking about internet. I'm just talking finances. I'm going to go even to your work misery. I'm going to go to your general misery. Let me just walk you through about this. Okay. Before everybody tells me, okay, enough, Master Coach A. All right. So I'm going to share with you a couple of things. What happens in your workplace? How many of you drip into your job? Okay. You drip the works that you do. Okay. You don't plan your career. You spend every minute of the day working without planning what happens next. You don't like the work that you do and you spend your day working harder and harder for the work that you don't like to do. You keep despising it and you don't plan for it. Isn't it that's misery? You're given an opportunity to get out of the misery, but you don't like. See, you want lifetime of misery. You say you don't like it, but that's what you do. You stay in miserable state. So how in the world you stay in something you don't like, isn't it? That's a commitment to a lifetime of misery. You reason out you need money. You reason out the part-time is difficult. You reason out a new thing is a new career, a new perspective is risky. But you don't find it risky that you stay in a space where you keep bad-mouthing. God said, even the word of God said, the very thing that you said in the silence, in the corner of your room is being heard. What happened? Isn't it a miserable thing? Am I connecting everyone? Somebody tells me yes. Somebody give me a yes. Okay, if you don't give me some balloons and hearts and then you just give me yes so that I understand it. You understand that I know that you know what I'm talking about. Okay, what do? Demoralized. You make sure that the first thing you do when you enter the office in the morning and before you leave in the evening, okay, is everybody, okay, crashing down. What do? How do you say you demoralize people? You tell people, you tell yourself how the pasture is greener on the other side. You tell them how miserable are you with the benefits, the compensations you have. And you and everybody in the office stays in the office. So that's what you say in the morning. That's what you say in the evening. So what do you think happens to all the people? You all feel demoralized and that's misery, right? Connecting everyone. What you do? You also demoralize people by bad-mouthing the CEO, your manager, your team captain, your project lead. You complain about them behind their back. And then what you do when they're around? Oh, you lavish them with all your gracious thoughts and words. That's demoralizing and that's miserable for you and the people around you. Connecting. Okay? Misery at work. Holidays. If you need a big day off work, okay, what you do? You don't risk booking. Okay, you don't book ahead. You book when you are approved. And so you pay higher. You are on a rush. You can't prepare. You are angered. You are irritated. You are pumped up on a negative way. And that's miserable. Come on. Connecting. Now what you do? You finally get that vacation. Okay? And on the vacation, you cannot get off from your cell phone. And the first opportunity that you can be able to connect, okay, which by the way, most of us right now stay connected. You get into your emails, and sometimes they don't call you, but you call them. Connecting, nobody calls you, but you call them. Because if they don't call you, you feel that you're not important and you panic. Oh my goodness, how they can survive without me? So I'm not important. Is there work I can come back? You like feeling important. You like that feeling even if it makes you feel miserable, right? Next, how do you make yourself miserable at work? Okay? You withhold ideas. You withhold best work. Why would I do that? They're not even doing that. Why would I would share my ideas? I will not be credited. I do that. Oh, that's miserable. And you think you're making well out of it because people, you are very important. No, eventually somebody greater, better, okay, take the post. Because another person who is giving, who is supportive, and all of that, get the post. And what do you do next? You complain. You say it's not fair. And you prove to everyone that your decision is right because you care for your family, you care for yourself, you care for your safety, you care for mental health, you care for everything. But the truth is, you just don't like it. And now when somebody gets it, you feel miserable because you know you could have gotten it if only you did what is supposed to be done right. You are miserable at work because not only you undermine your colleagues, you belittle your employees just so you are big. You gossip around people who's doing the works that you cannot do, living the life that you cannot live, keeping a standard that you keep compromising. That's a sure miserable strategy. That's a sure strategy to stay miserable. Come on now. Are you getting this? Next, you keep surfing in the internet during working hours and you close, like, you disguise it as working for the company. I'm doing research. Really? Okay. Really? I don't want to argue with that because you know what I'm talking about. What kind of research are you doing? By the way, if you are spending like 1 hour, more than 1 hour, 2 hours in the workplace researching, please join my mental model masterclass on Monday because I'm going to be sharing about success by subtraction. And for that, I'm throwing in a 7 days learning strategy as a drip content so that you get to research, you get to do what you need to do, not more than an hour every single day. So you're going to add up a lot of times in your productivity time. I'm going to do that. Okay? And if also you are masking your sentiments, you're masking that you're not gossiping, but you just want to express, you know what you do? You still have time, like 20 minutes. You just message Master E and join my Tough Talk. Mastering Tough Talks. 6 steps, simple steps to convert, to transform conflict into connection. I'm going to give you a lifetime access to toolkits that I promise to continuously update because every single day I meet people who gives tough talks. You've got few minutes left if you want. Join the class. All right. So I've been talking here for about an hour now. So I'm not seeing any enough. So just in case I might have missed it. I'm sorry, somebody tells me. All right. The person assisting me at the back, Alan, okay, if I missed that, please let me know as well. Give me a cue if I missed that somebody have already made me stop. Okay, so far right now. Okay, Coach Sean said, go general. Is that what you're saying, Coach? Okay, continue. My goodness, these people. Okay, so Okay, so I'm gonna move down to general. Okay, later on, if you want more, I can come back to the work. Is that okay? Okay, so let's move now to the general. Okay, encapsulate. Okay, let me. I might forget this. Okay, one thing that you have to run away from are people. Okay, like really red flag. Okay, if you want to live a life of misery, the red flag, the big red flag for you. Okay, keep this in mind if you forget all the things that I said. But if you still want to if you still want to live a life of misery, if you choose a life of misery, this is number one guidelines to you. Hello, Coach Tintin. Okay, one guidelines. Run away as fast as you can from people who have hope. Okay? Because for you to stay miserable, you should not in any way smell, feel, look, have someone in your space who got hope or hopeful, because definitely hope will cut misery out of your life. If you are so miserable right now, if you allow hope to get inside your heart, to get inside your mind, to get inside your space, oh my goodness, that misery will start to be diluted and you don't like it, right? So run away from people who have hope as fast as you can. Run away from them. You don't like them in your space. They are your red flag. They are your triggers. Okay? So put a reminder, so no to hopeful people. No to hope. Put a markers all over. Because somebody talks about hope, you run away from them. They're gonna crush you. Okay? Don't get their thoughts about hope. It's not gonna be good for you. Okay? So next, okay, general misery now. Okay, I'm gonna go faster this, and just in case you feel that, hey, I want more of that, you just have a conversations with me directly, okay? Or talk to the people in the screen right now, because I'm sure they're gonna help you. You can also join me in my next masterclass, okay? For Inside Be Learning Society, Mental Model Masterclass is gonna be up next on Monday. I'm going to be sharing about success by subtraction. So, what if I want to stay miserable? Do I still attend your class? Yes, you can. Because now, when you attend my class on Monday, you will learn everything that you're not supposed to subtract from your life. Okay, so it's just like hope. Okay, now you will understand everything that you're supposed to be keeping, that you're not supposed to be taking off from your life, that you're not supposed to be getting off because you want to stay miserable. So Monday, Mental Model Masterclass, connect with Coach Sean. Okay, join us because it will also help you if you want to stay miserable. Okay. Okay, so general, okay, is whine and complain. Okay, whining, especially you whine about the stuff that is out of your control. Okay, whine, complain about stuff, things, people that are out of your control. Okay, so a great example of this is you complain about the weather. You complain that it's so hot, it's so warm, it's so windy. Okay, complain about it. Complain about the people's actions. Complain about the inflation. Complain about who won in the last election. Okay, don't miss an opportunity. Okay, don't miss an opportunity to remind people that life is so much worse and much harder than they think it is. Okay, so like if you are in a conversations and somebody tells you that, you know what, I was in the supermarket and the price gets up or high, or that's, and you tell the person, you know what, that's even cheaper the last time. This is the truth. This is how expensive it is. This is what will happen. And you know what? The government is that make it super, super clear to them that the way they see things is still better. So give them the picture of how worse real life is. Yes. Okay, next. Okay, next. Next part is, okay, you want to be miserable is to follow celebrity culture. We all know that celebrities lead a charm, perfect lives. They don't even get sick. They have lots of money that as if do not run dry. Okay? And they are all perfectly balanced human beings. They get to wake up what time they want to wake up. They get a lot of times in the gym. They eat the food that they have to. They have perfect family time. They attract the right relationship, the perfect relationship. Okay? Read up on them, yearn to be like them, and above all else, idolize them as the gods they are. Never forget that your life is meaningless and super less compared to them. That's a life of misery, completely. Next, be a martyr. Be a martyr. Never ever put your own needs first. Do not take care of yourself. It's so selfish. Do not take care of what needs to be taken care in you. Make sure that you put your spouse, your kids, your relatives, okay, even your neighbors' happiness ahead of you. Before you speak, make sure that they are happy about it. Get their permission, get their approval. These people are so far more important than you, right? So show them that by neglecting yourself, they are so important. Don't worry if you get sick and die, because that will cement your position as a martyr hall of fame. At least you die as a martyr and somebody will put up something for you. Okay? You want to be staying miserable, berate yourself. If you make a mistake, tell yourself that you're a jerk, you're a loser, you have not accomplished in the past, you'll never make up to anything. Berate yourself and say that you are not, you know, you are not worthy of anything. That's why you keep committing mistake. That's why you keep all these things. You keep yourself reminded all the time that you is nothing compared to what others expecting you to be. Like you're always less of that. Keep reminding yourself. Make sure that your voice is so loud that you cannot miss that reminder when you get that. When you berate yourself, you can also judge others. Don't listen to people that say you can't judge a book by a cover. Who said so? You haven't got the time to read the book. So how else you're supposed to make up your mind if the book is good or bad? In the same token, talk about the people you never with. Talk about the people you never spend time with. Judge them. Curate the life that you wish they live, so that as long as they keep failing, you're miserable. You're not happy, honestly. You're miserable. You're miserable. That's what you're getting for judging others. Okay? Watch local news. Never miss an opportunity to tune into local news. Make sure you know who murdered whom. And more importantly, which drug crazed lunatic gets into their house. And if there's no drug thing there, make sure that you get to connect who brings the drugs in the country. Don't go to bed feeling cheerful. Make sure that you really watch a TV. And if it's not enough, go watch Netflix. Okay? Or go updates on economy, how worse it is. Go updates gets for how many is the crime rates. There's a statistics for that. Okay? Or worst or best, depending on how you want to see it. Go find the places where all the politicians spend their time and use the money. And you so know it's people's money. Be careful what you eat. What does it mean? Okay, be careful what you eat. Go out, run away from all the fresh foods and vegetables. You don't like to feel like you're an animal. So make sure that you eat, okay, all the foods that have been processed by a human. That makes you feel more human. Okay. Make sure that you eat what is palatable. If it's not palatable, then tell yourself it's not good for you. You want to live a life of misery, make sure that you always have an extra. Extra rice, extra sugar, extra fun, extra wife, extra husband, extra boyfriend, everything extra. That's miserable. Don't content yourself for what is enough. Anyhow, people say live in an abundance. So live in an abundance of everything that is extra. Let it overflow. Make sense? Have more movies. Movies that makes you scared, frightened. Movies that reminds you of all your trauma. Movies that reminds you of what you don't have. Movies that is not in alignment with your core values. So that leads you to the next part of being miserable, catastrophize. So you had a bad day, definitely you'll have a bad nightmare. And if that's not enough, okay, watch the movie that will even make you feel catastrophic for the night. Okay. And if you want not to miss any of this, I'm sure um there are applications, there are apps that can make you updated with all this type of movies, this type of shows that will help you catastrophize all the time. Now, make sure that you also defy the aging process. What does it mean? Um, aging is aging is for losers with no money. So believe in that. Okay, buy as many books that would alter, okay, the way you look. Go to procedures that would, go. It's either you buy a book or you book an appointment that would alter your aging, that the way you look, your skin, your eyes, your chin, your double chin. Okay, go on slimming procedures, laser procedures that will cut the pots everywhere. Okay, do that. Because what would happen is you would realize that if you cannot afford that, okay, that keeps you in misery because that makes you feel poor. And if you can afford it and you've been going through a lot of procedures, you've been booking a lot of this, and people are still looking at you and still looking at your wrinkles, still looking at and talking about you have age, you feel miserable because it feels that whatever you have achieved is not worth enough. It's not enough. What about that? How many of you getting that? Okay. We are now on 1 hour and 24 minutes, just to make sure that we are still on time. And you seem to be enjoying this, right? Be jealous. Be jealous. If your friend gets a raise, be jealous. If somebody wins a lottery, be jealous. Because whatever they're getting, it means less to you. Bring that to your head. Okay? There's only so much money in the world. So if they get it, you're losing it. Okay? Complain. Complain in public. Gossip about them to your network. Talk about them how they don't deserve it and how you deserve it supposedly, and how the world is so unfair. Just remember, if they were good friends with the people you're talking with, make sure that that message of yours get to them so that they get angry and they make your life miserable. Really, for sure. Make sense? Now, one up. Okay, one up people or gang up on people. Gang up on people, laugh less, have more cell phones, visualize what everything can go wrong, feel the fear, run away, embrace comfort. Now, have you realized? I'm going to go here. Have you realized that many of you are here joining me and none of you is saying enough? None of you is saying enough. I second the emotion, third wheel on that. And how many of you now realize that this stuff that are so toxic is what people wants to hear, what people wants to navigate, wants what people wants to understand. But we are so scared to talk about. We are so scared to go out in there and boldly hold the rope and see where we can help. We want to talk about the good stuff all the time because we believe that when we talk about the negative stuff, we become. But truth of the matter, right? We talk not to become. We talk to educate. We talk to bring awareness. We talk so that people know that there is light, that there is hope. Even if they don't want to listen to that, we can use our skills, we can use our talents, we can use a platform. And one of that is life coaching. We can use a lot of things if truly in our hearts we know that even the people who have chosen to live a life of misery are dear to God and are important to God. You know, sometimes people been raised in misery, grew up in misery, treated in miserable condition, and they have accustomed themselves to being miserable. And all they can think of is to be miserable for the entire life because nobody have told them that they deserve a life without misery. Or that somebody can really look straight into their eyes and say, hey, you can end that misery if only you will choose to. And sometimes we keep telling them, but they cannot choose because they don't know how, because they do not know when to believe you or not. Last night, I talked about the $1 million mission statement. And in that episode, please, if you missed that episode, watch the episode because there are 6 ways to stay connected with these people. And if we forget to stay connected with these people who have been used to living in misery, treated with miserable strategies, all they know is what life is. What life can be, which is worst. They don't know what they don't know. They don't know where to go. They don't know where to get help. They don't know who to trust. But I think we can do something. Honestly, I can continue. You know, this list I shared with you, honestly, there is a man who spent 3 years of his life, okay, who spent 3 years of his life researching, and he said, helping people to stay miserable. He wants to create a guide to a life not worth living. There's a guy who spent his life creating all of this. And there's more to this. But you know what? Why I got to this material? His name is Tim. Okay, his name is Tim, but I don't think this is his real name. All right. Um, you know what gets me to his material? Because he said something in there that would keep a person miserable. He said in that, do not awaken the sleeping giant. And that's the reason why Life Coach Philippines stands on. And my personal mission is to awaken the sleeping giants. Because if I miss the chance to awaken the sleeping giants of my time, of my generations, for the next generations, I know misery will envelop my space. And so I dedicated my life, my profession, to awakening the sleeping giants. And that is the structure behind Co-Activate, Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program. Awaken the sleeping giants. Fight if we must. Advance if we must. Get on the sword. Fight for that. And that's what we do here in Life Coach Philippines. And I hope tonight all of you realize that if nobody will say enough, I second the motion, I say third. If nobody say that, misery will not stop. People will hear misery, look at misery, work on misery, advance misery, until we all say enough. So right now, everybody on the screen, you've heard what? All misery in 1 hour and 30 minutes, and you've not said enough. So rise up, because sleeping giants will continue to sleep if we don't get our sword and say enough of the misery of the world. I challenge all of you here. You had enough, but you have not said. So don't just say enough. Pick up your sword. You rise up. Awaken the giant in your house. Awaken the giant in your office. Awaken the giant in your church. Awaken the giant in your community. Awaken the giants whom God told you to awake. To keep awake. Because you probably have awakened them, but you allowed them to go back to their sleep. Not in my camp, not in my space, not in my tribe. That's why the people who don't want to stay awake get out. They get out of my tribe, they get out of my space because they want to go back to their deep sleep. So all of you who stays with me now and who promise to continue, who promise to support, who promise to be with me, rise up and say enough to misery. Enough to misery. Enough to misery. If this conversation and this service help you, 1 hour, 34 minutes, I think it's more than enough to awaken you. Please do me a favor. Don't keep me a secret. My next certification class is February 2 and 3. Send them to the class. I do my share. More than what you can pay for. My life is dedicated to awakening the sleeping giants. And I ask all of you to say enough. Rise up and let's get to the blue ocean. This is Master Coach A. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. Love, bam, boom. I'll see you again tomorrow for day 27.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.